has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Miami Marlins.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Mike Fiers gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. EK, what do you got?
Only allowed 2 hits in his last start where he got the win and went deep into the ball game. Going to try and do the same in this one here.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Rajai Davis will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on him.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
First pitch, 7:06.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Maybe a sign of things to come here. They may want to use their speed, shake things up a little, and here he puts this one down, and they can't make a play on it.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. Sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it. 1 out. Michael Brantley gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And a dive, but he's back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
He's running towards second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Byers pauses. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Indians fail to score. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Corey Kluber is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, pitching relatively well, but ended up taking the loss. His team just couldn't help him enough. We'll look for a better outcome here.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Three and two now.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
John Jaso takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Two-one pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in game one. You get the scoreless top half. And now right away you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
Right side. Kipnis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
So a man at third here with 2 gone and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
Hit high and deep to right center. Almonte going back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. After 1, no score. Yan Gomes will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Second base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Lined back over second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back.
Simple throw over there.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Carlos Santana set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Kipnis will take the turn and head for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 1 and the Marlins nothing. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And a ball, 1-0.
That's ball
2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
In now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Chris Johnson steps in now. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Line to the right side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts his thing right on his belt buckle, and he lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Corey Kluber will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Ball one.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Fires into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, I think the only surprise there was that it took him 4 pitches to strike out instead of 3. Hey, made him work a little.
Here's Rajai Davis now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too high.
Nope.
And it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
And he can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Francisco Lindor will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Colin Cowgill will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Runners on first with one down. Three and 0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing, strike two.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat 3-0 to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Here's Michael Brantley. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 1-0. Colin Cowgill will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Colin Cowgill.
Mike Fiers digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Mike Fiers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Ball
3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play here for Gomes. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
In is Christian Yelich. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now, after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Runners off for second. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So stepping in, John Jaso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Yan Gomes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yan Gomes.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Fires is ready. Here's the 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Now batting, third baseman, Juan Uribe.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Kipnis runs. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-2.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Indians 1 and the Marlins nothing. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Nice.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding in, Chris Johnson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's throwing first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Danny Echeverria is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
One and one, here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The pitcher, number 55.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Mike Fiers is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Well, the silver lining to this play is the fact that the runner on third was forced to stay right where he is. But with one away, it was a heads-up move over there at first to go ahead and take second base, perhaps staying out of the possible double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in play and helped himself out with that RBI ground out.
D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. And the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
In is Christian Yelich, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Indians 1. Leading off the inning, Abraham Almonte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fire sets his sights. Here he comes, 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Corey Kluber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Colin Cowgill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a shot to third, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Francisco Lindor will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Here's the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. John Jaso will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
2 out, nobody on. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Marcell Ozuna comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
From the stretch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Almonte giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Michael Brantley makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Byers gets his sign. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Three and 0 pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chopped out to short. Gloved by Johnson. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
second baseman number 22,
Jason Kipnis will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now, Juan Uribe. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Just checking.
He's set, and the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. On his way to pitch number 100. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Carlos Santana strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is where the Indians just need one hit.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Abraham Almonte will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul with the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 left for the Indians. They trail it 4-1. Dan Otero will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Chris Johnson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Chris Johnson.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Shot back up the middle. Almonte is right there, 1 down.
Yeah, this game's unfair sometimes. If this ball's 20 feet to the left or right, he's got a lead-off double or maybe even more. Instead, though, this finds a center fielder's glove for the first out of the inning.
Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Liner towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Martin Prado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is in there.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Make it 5-1.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but key straight singles will do the job as well.
Christian Yelich digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brian Morris is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brian Morris.
Roberto Perez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Hechavarria has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 4, Colin Cowgill.
Colin Cowgill will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes on 1-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Mm, 2-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It looked like a pretty easy decision that time by the third base umpire. He's going to have a good look at this one, and you'll see it definitely hits right on the left field line. Even kicks up some chalk into the air, and that'll let this guy get up to second here with a double.
Michael Brantley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Kyle Crockett will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kyle Crockett.
John Jaso will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
That's a ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20.
Giancarlo Stanton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 20,
Jonathan Lucroy digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back at the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Yan Gomes will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, and you've got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle, because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Striding into the box, Juan Uribe. He singled his last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That misses. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Marcell Ozuna digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound, as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Grounder hit hard down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Brantley is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
Shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Danny Valencia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Danny Valencia.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. Full count. 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're up 5-1. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
A.J. Ramos.
Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Center fielder number 35. Abraham.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
It seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Jose Ramirez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
We got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, 1 more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate, and we've seen stranger things happen.
Colin Cowgill will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Francisco Lindor makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
In the dirt, and now let's see the tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 5-1. Good night from Miami.